Mr. Reams, what is the worst excuse you've ever heard?
My alarm didn't go off on my phone.
Really?
Yes.
Have you got this multiple times?
Today. You got it today, in fact, yes.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you.
I thought the assignment was optional.
I don't really get them because most students know I can tell if you're lying to me, and that it never ends well.
I had a student that told me they were extremely ill, went to the doctor, got 1 round of antibiotics, and was cured. So I need to meet this magic doctor.
My Chromebook is dead.
How often does that happen?
Once or twice a month.
Really? I thought it'd be more.
The excuse I've ever heard was that my mom just said I didn't have to come to school today.
How truant. Thank you.
The worst excuse for a student not to show up for school has been my cat threw up all over the living room.
Oh,
Well, I would actually say this is the best excuse that I've ever heard. It's from when I was in high school. Somebody showed up to school really, really, really late. And when they were asked why they're late, this is the story they gave. I was driving to school and it was by this big cemetery in Des Moines. And there was a goose in the middle of the road and I hit it. And I wasn't about to just leave the goose there because I was like, I need to bury the body or something. So I picked up the goose and I put it in my car. And then I was going to drive it to the vet. But as I'm driving to the vet, the goose woke up and was suddenly flying around my car. And so I'm about to crash the car while this goose is in it. And so I pull her side of the road, but then we couldn't get the goose out of the car. It was freaking out and had really big wings. And so the goose chased us out of the car. And so then we were just standing by the side of the road until the goose could chill out. And finally, when the goose calmed down, we were able to open the door and it just walked along the way. And that is why I'm late to class.
The reason they were late to class is because they really had to stop for a slice of breakfast pizza from Casey's.
you know what? That's valid.
I wasn't there that day.
Were they there that day?
No. They weren't there, but you still need to check and see what you missed.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Did you hear this as school resource officer or in your line of work as a police officer?
Both.
I've actually had a student tell me a cat ate their homework.
Really? They thought the stereotype would work.
They did.
Interesting.
I once had a student tell me that they couldn't come to class because they had to work during that time. I don't know who's working during school, but apparently that's a thing.